Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today, guys, got another movie review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Annabelle Comes Home, which I just got back from seeing, which is the third Annabelle movie and the seventh, I think, Conjuring Universe film. And for a little background with me and the Conjuring movies, I like all of them. Even the first Annabelle, I know, but I do like all of them. I really do. And so I was, looking forward to this movie like quite a bit, because I mean, it definitely got the most intriguing of all the Annabelle movies, I think. Haunted Night Museum, Ed and Lorraine's artifact room, unleashed like all the artifacts. And this movie, I will say, it does have some pretty effective scares in it. This movie, I also feel like they might have just done it to see what monsters could get their own spin-offs. And some of the monsters I really like. I like all of them, but certain ones I like more than others. We'll get into more of that in the spoiler part, but you got like the Hellhound demon, whatever. You got like the Bride, which I do really like the Bride. They were talking about giving her own spinoff. You got the Ferryman. That is probably my favorite monster out of the newer monsters in the movie. The Ferryman is awesome. You got like the Samurai, which he doesn't really get much to do, but he's in there. You got like the TV that like tells the future or something like that. But I mean, like some of those monsters and different, ghosts and demons are really interesting. Like the Ferryman is really, really scary. He's like the guy that, back in the day where they used to put like the coins on dead people's eyes. Apparently those coins were for the Ferryman, which would take their souls to the underworld or something like that, which, like, he is just really terrifying looking. Like, he is scary. But, like, the plot of the movie is Ed and Lorraine Warren, they go away, and the babysitter watches their daughter Judy, and her friend kind of, unleashes the Annabelle doll, and, and then everything goes to crazy, because Annabelle is like a beacon to spirits, and, it kind of strengthens the other spirits, too. But, I mean, Ed and Lorraine Warren, they ain't in the movie much, but whenever they are, I really like them in the movie, and this movie, though, if you're not the biggest Conjuring fan or Conjuring Universe fan, I mean, it's not a must-see, but I really suggest if you like, all the movies, go watch it, because, I mean, it's really enjoyable. Like, if you're just looking for a scary movie to go watch, definitely rate the movie overall about 8.5, because, I mean, I rate movies off of my enjoyment level, and, I really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I thought it was really effective and scare-wise, and, I definitely probably watch it again, because I really like the movie, and plus the ending's really good. I also think it's really heartfelt, but again, I'll probably give that about an 8.5. But that is for it for the non-spoiler part. Now I'm going to go into the spoilers, so if you haven't watched it yet, don't watch this part. But so the movie opens up with Ed and Lorraine Warren. They come at the beginning of the Conjuring, they come across the Annabelle doll, so they take it home, and this is like some really creepy imagery and scenes where the car breaks down because of Annabelle doll. It's right next to a cemetery too, so like Lorraine sees like the spirits, and Annabelle tries killing Ed with a truck that comes by, which but then they bring it home, and then like it skips like a whole year later, and like the I do like all the characters in the movie. Like Judy, I think, did really good. Whoever plays her, I forgot her name. Sorry about that. But then you got the babysitter, Mary Ellen, I want to say is her name. And then you got Daniela, or is her friend. And you got like the boyfriend, love interest Bob, which there's some funny. This movie's actually got quite a bit of laughs, which I was pretty surprised by, but. I mean, like I said, some of the scares, probably my favorite of, like, the new monsters is the Ferryman, because there's this really scary scene where Mary Ellen is like, I think her name's Mary Ellen, it's Mary something like that, but she's like, she's going around picking up all these quarters that are falling, and then, like, in, like, the closet, the Ferryman appears, like, his, coins on his eyes, and, like, there's two coffins with, like, bodies with coins over their eyes, and he's got, like, a lantern, and he's got, like, a cloak on, and he's, like, trying to take her to the underworld. It's, like, really scary, but I mean, the person that unleashes Annabelle doll in the first place is Daniela, which she goes in there, unlocks the case, because, she actually has a reason. I mean, I can understand, but I mean, she still did something really bad that she really shouldn't have, which, she went in there, unlocked the Annabelle case, and then everything started went. But the reason she did is because apparently her dad died, within a year of whenever this is taking place. And she was the one driving, and they got in an accident. Her dad died, so she blames herself for that. So she's trying to communicate with her dad. Which another really interesting thing in this movie is like Anna and Lorraine Warren, like the rumors are starting to come out what they actually do, and like Judy's having to deal with that at school and stuff like that. Which and then like she's like this Catholic priest at school, and then what's really cool is whenever she's like leaving, you see like a in memory of, and you see like the guy's face like a bust, and then you're like, oh, but Judy also goes, because she can see like a ghost and stuff like her mother can, and throughout this movie she has to learn that not all ghosts are bad. There's good ones too, because that priest, the priestess ghost, helps her later in the movie find the Annabelle doll during a really scary scene, which is like in the their like study where Mary, Ellen or Anne or whatever goes into like the ferryman's like little room to get the Annabelle doll. There's coffins with bodies everywhere, and it's like really scary. And then like there's also this really scary game of it's like I forgot what it's called, but it's like a box and you have to reach and try to find it. That is really intense. But like she gets the Annabelle doll and they lock it up. Everything goes, but like another really good scare is like the bride. When Judy sees the bride upstairs, oh my god, that is so scary. The bride is really creepy, and apparently she's getting her own movie, and that could be really scary because the bride, I was just like, she kind of looks like the La Llorona from The Curse of La Llorona, but no, she's really scary. She has like the knife and all. She possesses like Daniela in the movie, and then Daniela gets like a kitchen knife and tries killing them, but or the other people, but Bob even comes in and saves the day once, but like the scary part from the trailer where Annabelle's under the covers, and like there's like the jump scare, and then she throws against the wall, and then like you actually see like the demon. I think the demon's like actual name is Malthus or something like that. But oh my god, that was probably the scariest jump scare of the movie, which I don't mind jump scares. Some people have a problem with it, but I mean, I really like jump scares, especially if they're set up well, because I think the jump scares in this movie are definitely earned and set up well. Some people weren't saying they were, but I definitely think they were, and like my favorite jump scares is like the bride, that scene, and the ferryman. I thought those were really good, but they lock it back up, and I really like the end of this movie. But I mean, it's a little weird, like after all that, like the song over the credits with like scary imageries, like this really upbeat like 60s song or 70s song or something like that. But like the ending, Judy has her birthday party, and all the kids come, because earlier they were saying they weren't because their parents are like, well, her parents do ghosts and stuff like that. But I really do like the chemistry though between Judy, her babysitter, and her friend. You can really feel it, and I think that was really well developed during the movie. But I mean, this movie is really enjoyable. If you're even thinking about going to see it, I would definitely see it, especially if you're a fan of the Conjuring movies like me, or even the Annabelle movies like Creation. I mean, I don't know if I like this or Creation more. I only watched Creation once, and I have to watch it a second time, and this movie a second time to really judge that. But this movie is hecka enjoyable, for me at least. And I kind of rate movies off how I enjoy them, so I'll probably give this movie about I'll probably give it about an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good horror movie and had some really effective scares. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this movie down below, and check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.